Hey guys, John Oxy here, back with this is a single serving style episode, like mini review of Capsized. Now, Capsized was released in 2011 by Alien Trap Games, who have since released several other games, including one last year that some of them look actually really interesting. But this one, I'm just going to talk about it real briefly, show you a little bit of the gameplay, and if you don't watch anything else in the video and you want an immediate, recommend or not as far as this game, I would have to say not, but I want to. Two reasons why. First, the controls. Controls are super tricky and really kind of painful, regardless of whether you play on computer with a keyboard and mouse or on or with a controller. And that's just because there's too much. It is a action platformer. You have your little targeting reticle, so you move that around while also moving with your, the WASD keys. Like, you have a regular fire, you have alt fire, but you also have like a gravity snare, because there's physics as well. There's physics puzzles in this game, in addition to being a really hard, actually, action platformer. So the controls are the first reason why I wouldn't recommend it. The second reason is, at least for me, there's a bug in the loading. So if you want to play your campaign, and it's a fairly short game, about 10 levels, but like I said, it's pretty hard, so you might be doing it over and over again. And for me, there's a bug in the loading where it just crashes whenever I try and load my save game. So I had to essentially put it on easy and power through in one sitting. And I have found of no way to fix the bug. I thought I found one that worked once, and then it stopped working after that. And the only surefire way that I found to do that, or to fix the bug, is to reinstall completely from scratch. It's not a big game, it's about 600 megabytes, but still, I mean, that's a hassle that I don't want to have to deal with. So because of those two issues, I would say don't recommend, but I really want to, because I love the graphics, the music is good, and the game is mostly okay. Let's show you guys the campaign. We'll probably do like the first level, or maybe we won't. Maybe this will not work. So this is the full game right here. It might not even work. I guess we'll see in a minute. But this is the full map. Obviously, when you start, it's just this one, and then each time you beat a level, it unlocks the next level. Now, before, just in case I'm gonna kind of talk, unfortunately, more, I'd like to show you more of it, but I don't know if it'll work or not. So, the game itself actually is fairly interesting. Like I mentioned, it's an action platformer with physics puzzles, and it is pretty hard also. But overall, I would have to say it's good. It's short, which actually works in its favor because the levels are varied enough. It's not just get to the end of the level, and shoot everything on the way. It is, there's different objectives, and sometimes the levels are completely different. There's one where you're just flying around in low gravity, trying to find like 5 fuel canisters or whatever. So there's enough variability within each of the levels that it keeps it feeling fresh for the 10 levels that you're playing. I mean, just a solid presentation. I don't know why, but it just looks really good. It just looks really good. And difficulty is easy. There's like 3, maybe 4 difficulties. I don't know. But let's click. Let's see if this works. It might not work. Okay, seemed like it worked. At least starting the first level. If you want to start later levels, I guess not. So, level 1, crash site, explore the alien planet. Press space to start. So this is you. And it just moved us automatically there. WASD is your move. And this is kind of the weird problem, is that W is your jump. Do we have a... Can we do anything else at this point? We could shoot, and each press of my mouse fires the gun, but this is the basic gun. Like, you'll never run out. Yeah, you can wall jump too, as if it wasn't complicated enough, right? You can push this boulder, Can we do the... there's like spacebar does something, middle mouse 3 or whatever does something, and I don't think you can remap. We don't have our jetpack or our gravity thing yet. Well, there's one of the enemies. Right, fire is left. You do get weapons that you hold down the button and they shoot, but they all have ammo except for your starting weapon. And there's like 10 or 12 different weapons. So if you wanted carpal tunnel, there's a good way to get it. I mean, I already have it, but if like I had to put on my wrist brace while I was playing this game, because I was just like, you know. But I mean, look at how, I don't know why, I just really love the art style. Hook is, shift. Right, so that's your little gravity thing. You can actually pick up smaller things and use them as, like, shields. You can also throw them or launch them. You do have lives. You have health, but also lives. And even on easy, this game is fairly difficult. Like, beating the final boss, I used up almost all of my lives. I think I was down to the last one. I was like, oh my god, if I die, I'm gonna be so irritated. Right, so also, it's not just to pick up and drag stuff, it's actually a grappling hook as well. Which, like I said, so interesting. Such an interesting concept. Gravity ram. Right, that's if you pick up stuff, you can throw it. Or maybe you can't. I don't know why it's, I don't know why that wasn't working, the gravity ram thing. Well, we'll see in a minute. Oh. Maybe... That's very odd. Okay, well, I grabbed the wall. There you go. Well, let's see if we can just go to the exit. How do I... Why do I think... Okay. It's kind of neat. Most of the stuff in the game is destructible. A lot of the environments are. What is this? Throw is shift. So what was gravity ram? It's worked before? Maybe I... Wait, hang on. Did I, I don't know why... There it is. There we go. I don't know why it only works half the time. Am I not pushing in my mouse wheel? I hate that so much. Am I not pushing it in properly enough? Pull this. And see, this is kind of one of the puzzles. Sort of, right? You pull the block out of the way and then you have to find a different path. And, I mean, you could call it a puzzle. Maybe it's not a puzzle. Whatever. Switch weapon is... Right, so there we have two weapons. We have the pulsar, which is like a machine gun, 500 rounds. This is actually my favorite weapon, even though you get some different ones later. Alt fire. Right, the problem is... Alt fire also uses ammo, and ammo is freaking precious, so you can't really... Is that thing coming at me? No, I think it's just a hazard. There is an alt fire for every weapon except for your starting weapon, and yeah, but the problem is you want to, ammo's precious. You don't want to necessarily see what they do. It's not always better, you know what I mean? So, all right, let's pull this down. There we go. Go this way. We have the pulsar. Recharging jetpack fuel. You have fuel. Alright. Oh, see, it's like a shotgun for your alt fire there. Now, the sort of a problem is that there's momentum as well. Oh, and 500's our max. Yeah, those freaking things have enemies in them. What is this? Is this the exit? No. Oh, maybe it was the exit. All right, level complete. 4 minutes, 22 seconds. What is that? 8 out of 10 stars. There's like hidden secrets, there's achievements, there's stuff like that. You know, I think you get more points if you kill all the enemies. Let's click to move on, but I think we'll end it here. That was kind of what you saw, or I mean, what you saw was basically how it is for most of the game. There's all these little puzzles, constant threats, enemies, constantly moving around, picking up ammo. You know, like I said, different levels. Some are save other crashed crewmates. Some are find stuff. Some are kill a bunch of enemies. Some are just get to the end of the level. But yeah, like I said, I would recommend it, except for those two issues. The issues with the controls and the issue where it just doesn't load for me for whatever reason. But that's all I have for today, guys. Thank you guys so much for your time and attention. You know, if this does look interesting, you could, I mean, you know, Steam has a 2-hour playtime return policy. I don't know if it's on other platforms other than Steam. I think it is, but I don't remember. But you can always try it if it looks interesting. It's like $10. You can purchase it, give it a try. If it loads for you, great. If not, refund it. You know, when I was playing through on easy, it took me 3 hours, something like that. Maybe 6. I don't remember. Some of the levels get really long, so it might have been like 10 hours. I don't remember. But either way, like, I love everything about it. I love the music. Well, I mean, mostly. I love the music and the graphics and the art design. Controls suck, and that load bug is an issue, and there's no story. You know, aside from like an arcade, like just what you've seen. You've crashed. Escape the planet. But like I said, that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for your time and attention. Really do appreciate it. Really hope you guys are enjoying these episodes. I do plenty of walkthroughs and let's plays and other stuff. If you like this and you want to check out some of my other stuff, then please do so. Anyway, guys, I hope to see you next time. Until then, take care.